Hi, welcome. Today I have a little bit of an update to my rarity discussion I did yesterday about the rarities and how you could make the rarities more accessible to people and all that. What I thought about WSPs and SPs and all that. Now we actually know a little bit about WSPs and SPs. And here's the thing. This is an SP. Yep, this is an SP. This is how it looks and this is the design of the SP. This is a WSP. You can see that they look fairly similar. The only difference between the WSPs and the SPs are basically the look of them. I'm going to show you a couple of here so you can kind of see how it works. The thing they have done is basically they take the card and they zoom it in and then they just does Prestige Sentia, for example, here, and then they do some Japanese stuff here. It's probably going to be English for us. It's probably the flavor text or something. And then they have Forever Happy up in the corner. So basically that's what they do with all the cards. They basically, this is an SP. This is also an SP apparently. Well, that means that I have the wrong. What? No, yeah, this means that I have the wrong here. So yeah, I can go to the gallery though and change that, so it's not a big problem. But basically, I'm gonna show you a little bit if this site can load. Until then, we can look at, this is another card that has the whole WSP thing going on for it. This is the normal SP, and this is the WSP. And you can see the Forever Happy and Sample, Miracle Twin Tail Fish. And you have, this one is the Worth one, which also has the same thing. It's basically Forever Happy, and then it has the name of the card that it works with. And now we can probably look at this card. Yeah, here you can see Garnet. She has pretty much the same thing going on as well. You can see her here in the corner. So the cards basically are just, this is the normal SP and these are the WSPs. So what they have done is basically they just zoom in the card for the WSP and put some more holographic around the edges of the card. In my opinion, what do I think about that? Well, in my opinion, I think that it is, well, it's decent, but I think that this makes the whole SPs and WSPs more accessible to people. So if you are out for the wedding artwork, you don't necessarily need the WSPs. I mean, the WSPs are cool, kinda. I personally prefer these ones because you get more background and all that. Because when you look at this card, for example, you have all this background on the card and all that, and you can see the background and the musical things that goes around her. If you look at the other version, you don't really have that. It's too zoomed in to see stuff like that. So it becomes less of the artwork because you don't get these things over here and here because it's too zoomed in and it take away that type of stuff. So it kind of makes it a little bit less good. I mean, personally, these ones are the best. You can see here as well, like, you have the whole background kind of different from this card, and I personally prefer this background because I think it's cuter for some reason. And the same goes here. Here you have the whole background, the corridors and all that. In this, it's just yellow. It's just yellow. That's just ugly. That you took away all these beautiful things behind her and made it yellow? Like, what? And the last example is this card. You see the cherry blossom things that is on top and all that. And here, it's gone. It's pretty much just pink background. So pretty much what I'm trying to say is that now we know what a WSP and an SP are. So SPs are basically these cards, and WSPs are these cards. And personally, now I do kind of understand a little bit how they work, and the question still stands what you're gonna get in the box. How many WSPs you're gonna get in the box, and all that. We don't know. Just right now we don't know, but we might know in the future. But the thing is, I'm not worried now because, you know, now we know what, if you pull an SP, you're probably gonna get one of these looking like this, and if you pull a WSP, you're gonna get one of these. And to be honest with you, I prefer the SPs. I just do. I think the WSPs are okay, but I prefer these. But do you prefer a WSP or do you prefer the original art? You can please tell me if you prefer the WSPs or the original SPs. Because, I gotta be honest, I like the original SPs better than the WSPs. I think the WSPs are just they don't look as good. So personally, I'm probably gonna try to pick up these cards instead, because I just think they look better. This is just the biggest proof of that. This has the bluish background, which I like, and all that, and all the corridor and all that. And here, it's just yellow. It's just a yellow background. It's nothing there. You can't even see anything. Here at least you can see some background, you can see some things, but here's nothing. But what do you prefer? Do you prefer the SPs or do you prefer the VSPs? In my opinion, it's the SPs that are the best, but now we know what a VSP and an SP are in this set, so basically it's the same card, except they zoom in and they put some Forever Happy, and then do Prestige Sentia and probably the flavor text underneath or something like that. But please tell me what you think about this video and what you think about all this, and as always, comment, like, and subscribe.